Hi guys, it's Sherry. I hope that you're having a fantastic day. Y'all, I have a fun new craft. Stay tuned. Welcome to my channel. I am so glad that you decided to stop by. Thank you so much for all of the wonderful ways in which you support my channel. Today we're going to take something old, revamp it, and make it into something fun, cute, and useful. And so here is what I'm talking about. I'll give you a closer look once we get ready to go over what's needed to make it, but this is a super cute 5x5 by 1.5 inch box with a twist. So y'all know what time it is. It's time to make it. All right, y'all, so here is a closer look at this super sweet take on an ordinary box. So what we have on the front here is not a belly band. It is a magnetic closure, and it is so stinking cute. So when you open this, we basically just open it like this. You can open the top. What you have is this sweet little box. I have just added a couple of Christmas sentiments here on the inside, but you can add even more flat embellishment here. I wouldn't add a 3D embellishment, just a flat, so that when we close it, it closes very easily. But I absolutely love this box. I think you will too. And what I have on the inside is I have a pair of my fuzzy socks. Y'all know I love to give these at Christmas time. So this is a pair of those Dollar Tree fuzzies, and we're going to make the same project today. And I'm going to show you how easy it is. So what I'll be using is that Dollar Tree wrapping paper that I showed you in a previous video, and it's the red and black buffalo plaid. And then I have a piece of the black poster board that those of you who have been with my channel any amount of time know that I love to purchase the Dollar Tree poster board. You get 5 in a pack. This is really good quality, so you're paying 20 cents per sheet in this pack. Then I have some decorative mats that I've cut out just to accent the box. So I have 2 mats that are 2 7/8 by 4 3/4, and I have 5 mats that are 1 3/8 by 4 3/4. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to take this paper and mount it to the wrapping paper, making it very strong and sturdy, and that's how we're going to create our box. So what I did with mine is I ran it through my Xyron Creatopia so that I could get edge-to-edge coverage on this full sheet. Now the Xyron Creatopia is discontinued. I don't know why it was discontinued many years ago. I'm just glad that when they came out with it many, many moons ago, I grabbed one, because they really do make applying adhesive and turning anything into a sticker very easy. Now, if you don't have a Xyron Creatopia, you can use Elmer's multi-purpose spray adhesive. Now, when you use this, please spray it outdoors because it can be highly toxic, and you certainly wouldn't want to breathe in those fumes. Or if you have a favorite spray adhesive, use that. Or if you want to take the time to cover this entire piece in tape, you can do that as well. I wouldn't use glue because the wrapping paper is very thin. This is a very large sheet, and you might experience some warping. So I have my wrapping paper laid out. I'm going to remove that protective backer from my poster board, and you can probably see that sheen on the back. That's the sticky. Then I'm going to take this, and when I put it down, I am going to try not to waste too much of that wrapping paper. So now I'm just going to trim this away, and then I'll go in for a closer trim in just a minute. So now I'm going to use my big old spatula to go over this and make sure that I have everything nice and stuck. Then I'll use my finger blade to trim away the excess. And I'm trimming away the excess from all 4 sides of this piece. All right, y'all, so what we've basically created is our own custom double-sided paper. We made that wrapping paper sturdier by applying it to the poster board, and in the process we've created something beautiful to begin working with. So I am going to bring in my scoreboard, and this poster board is 11 by 14. On the 11-inch side, I'm going to score at 1.5, as far down as I can go, because this is bigger than my actual scoreboard. Then I'm going to score at 3, go down as far as I can, and then I'll flip it to the black side, and I'll score at 3 to meet that original 3 score, and I'll score at 1.5 to meet that original 1.5 score. Then I'm going to flip it to the opposite 11-inch side, and we'll do the same thing. So we're going to score at 1.5 and at 3. Then we will take it, and we're just going to flip it this way, score at 1.5, score at 3. And then we'll rotate it to the 14-inch side, and we're going to score at 5, at 6.5, at 11.5, and then I'm just going to slide it over. I'm going to take that 11.5-inch mark and just slide it over to 9 because my paper is too long. So by sliding over that last score mark to 9, I'm now going to score at 10.5. So I'll repeat what I did. I scored at 5, then I scored at 6.5, then I scored at 11.5, and now I'm out of room. So all I did was I slid that 11.5-inch score mark over to 9, and I scored at 10.5. And now I'm going to fold and burnish all of my scores, and this is a process that you guys see me doing a lot. And for those of you who might be more advanced crafters, this is probably a process you don't need to see done over and over, but I do it over and over because we have a lot of new crafters and they do need to see the process being done numerous times. So if you are more advanced, you can skip through this part and catch up with me later. All right, so once we have all of the scores folded and burnished, where you have the double scores, that's the top of your box. So we're going to move here to the bottom, and we're going to go up to that second score mark, and we're going to cut straight out. And we'll do that on both sides. Then we're going to reduce this, and then we're going to angle. We'll do the same thing on the opposite end. Let's go up to that second score mark, drag straight down. Same thing over here, drag straight down. Then I'll reduce and I'll angle. So now your project piece should look like this. Now we're going to take these two corner pieces on both sides and we're going to remove those completely. So I am just going to take these out. And we'll do the same thing over here. So we're just removing the two corner pieces. And this is what we currently have. So now we're going to go up to the second score mark and drag out this way, drag out this way. We'll reduce that. And then we'll angle both of these. Now I'm going to take a pair of scissors And I'm just going to round this top flap. So on the end where we have that double fold, I'm just going to the outer piece and doing a slight rounding, which just makes it easier to close that box. All right, so now that we have our box like this, we are ready to place down some magnets, and that's what I'm going to be using here. So I am going to take 2 magnets and just position them on this part. This is the top, so we need to put the magnets here. And I'm only using 2. So I am going to put down some glue dots first. So I'm putting 2 magnets here on the inside. And these are 8mm by 1mm in case you're interested. And those 2 magnets will go like that. So now we're going to take this box and we can put it together. So I am going to put my box together using glue. You can use tape on this part if you want. I am just going to use glue because it's going to give me some wiggle room in case I need to do any adjusting of my tabs. So now I'm going to take the piece that has the magnets and we are going to join it to that tab. I'll go on the inside, get that nice and stuck, and then we'll go to the other side and do the same thing. Again, a lot of you know how to do this and you've seen it done a bunch of times. And then there are some newbies. This is their first time, so we're just going to go through the whole process. So now that we have our box sitting up like this, we're now going to take this piece and glue it inside like that. So I'll take my glue, put it on this piece, put it on this side, and then I'm just going to take this and make sure that I'm bringing it up. And then I'll take my second piece and we'll bring it up. So now I'm going to use my bone folder to go on the inside and get that nice and stuck. And there we have our sweet little box. So what I'm going to do now is just decorate. So I'm going to take my magnets and find where they need to go. And y'all, I apologize for my wobbly table. I need to have that looked at because it's gotten kind of wobbly. Didn't used to be like this, so I need to have Mike take a look at it because I've noticed lately that sometimes my video appears to have a case of the shakies. So now that I have those magnets down like that, I am going to take these side pieces and by putting that glue dot on the top, it helps to transfer the magnet to the other side. We're going to do the same thing over here. And I know that some of you are going to be bothered by the fact that the plaids don't really line up. We're going to be doing a little covering to that, so it should make it somewhat better. So now we're going to take one of our 1 3/8 by 4 3/4 inch pieces, and we're going to place them here, here, and here. And so I'm going to use my tape runner for this. So I'm going to add some double stick tape. And I absolutely love this red plaid. I think it's just so classy. I am going to take this piece and put it down, get it nice and stuck. Add tape to my other piece. And we're going to add it right here. And guys, you don't have to do this much decorating if you don't want to, because I think the black and red buffalo plaid, along with the black poster board, is actually very cute. But I just wanted to just do a little something extra. And I'm going to place this piece on top of that magnet. So we are hiding our magnets. And I'll place this piece. So then we'll take our last piece that is 1 3/8 by 4 3/4, and we're going to put it on the top. So now we're going to take the two pieces that measure 2 7/8 by 4 3/4. We're going to score this at 1 3/8 on the 2 7/8 inch side, and we'll score the second one at 1 3/8 on the 2 7/8 inch side. And so now we can just fold this. And again, I'll add some double stick tape. And so now we can take this and we're simply going to put it on the side. So I am just going to lay it down so that I am on the fold. And I can fold it like that. And I'll do the same thing on this side. I'm just going to take it and place it down so that I do have it on the fold. And so now this is my inside. I have my magnets here that are going to catch the magnets here. I can bring it over, and this is the front of our box. And so when we close the lid, we have our super sweet box. We simply need to add a little decorative element to the front, and we're pretty much done. So I am going to open this. Might add a little decorative piece here on the inside. Let me grab a sticker and I'll be right back. All right, so what I have here is a piece of 1 by 5 inch black poster board. I have folded it in half, and I am just going to add some tape. And I'll close it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this piece and we're going to put it across the front just like this. So I am going to punch a hole for my mini brad. There. And a hole here. So I am going to put 2 mini brads down. Put it in just like that. And then I'm going to open that back. Open this back, and because these are metal, I want one of them to catch the magnet. And so you can see I have them on the magnet, and you can see that they're both catching the magnet like that. I am going to take a decorative chipboard sticker. Let's see if I like that. And I do like how that looks, so I am going to take some glue. Going to peel this up, take some glue, and put this down right in the center. Then I'll use my big old spatula just to get that nice and stuck. Now we can take this, put it on, and when it catches that magnet, then it's going to stay in place. But I am going to add glue to one side of this because I want to make sure that it will not come off. So I am going to take my glue, just add it to the black portion of this, let it find the magnet, and now I can take this and I can just make sure that it stays nice and stuck. And now when we close it, y'all, we have the cutest box on planet YouTube. This is absolutely adorable. And so when we open it, we can go on the inside and just add a little sticker or something to make the inside pop. Doesn't have to be a whole lot. I'm going to see if I can get this one that says, "We wish you a Merry Christmas," right there. And then on this side, I think I'm going to add this little tree here, because I think it's super, super cute. And so there we have it, y'all. How stinking cute is this? We really don't need to put anything here, because when we close this, this is the look that we're going to get. I do think that I'm going to flip it over on the back and just add a little sticker to the back. And this one says, "Let it snow," just so that we have a little cuteness on the back. Now we have this Totes Adorbs little box. So what I'm going to do is take these red and black fuzzy socks, and we're going to put them inside. So I am just going to tuck these inside like that. Press down to make sure I have everything nice and flat. And then I'm going to just close my sweet little box, fold over my lid, and tuck it inside. And now we have a beautiful boxed gift to give someone for Christmas. And y'all, all it is a pair of Dollar Tree socks. But we're putting it in this beautiful packaging that we made with Dollar Tree wrapping paper and Dollar Tree poster board. And we have a very expensive looking gift that truly, truly only costs a few dollars to make. And I am estimating $1 for the sock, 20 cents for the poster board, about 20 cents for the paper embellishments here, and then about 20 cents, not even 20 cents in wrapping paper. So when you add in the cost of the magnets and you break down that cost, we really are able to make this using the magnets and the adhesives for under $3. But does this look like a $3 gift? No, it does not. So I am going to bring that first box back in. I have my sweet little fuzzies right here so that you can see what I have in my box. Now you can leave me a comment and let me know, what are you going to put in yours? Because yes, I am making these to hold the socks that I'll be giving, but that doesn't mean that you're going to be giving socks. I'm sure you guys can think of a lot of different things that you're going to put in here. So leave me a comment below. Let me know, because you also will be inspiring others who might be looking for ideas to put inside of their beautiful, beautiful, one-of-a-kind box. So guys, I hope that you have enjoyed this project. And if you have, please hit that like button. If you are not a subscriber to my channel, I would love to have you join this amazing online crafting family, because you guys see how we do it on this channel. As always, please be safe, be kind, happy crafting, and we'll chat later. Bye.